You keep screwing this up and it is costing you millions. What could I possibly be talking about? It's very simple, actually. I'm talking about the fact that you always have this stupid desire to be right instead of getting what you actually want. And there's a defense mechanism that lives inside of each one of us that does this. It's natural. It's been given to us by God. This defense mechanism is our ego, right? This is our ego that has to be right. Like, I want you guys to think about this for just 1 second. How many times have you been in an argument and you're very aware that you're right, but you're also very aware if you keep pushing. A lot of times it's with your spouse. If you keep pushing, you keep putting your foot in the ground and you're like drawing a line in the sand. And you're like, this is it. I'm right. And you're going to prove your point, that you're very aware. Yes, you're going to prove that you're right, but you're also going to get the opposite of what you want. It's going to end in a way that you don't want it to be, right? We all walk around so concerned with being right. Like, we have to be right. We have to get our point across. We have to have our opinion. Real high achievers, true producers, they don't care about getting or being right. What they care about is getting what they want, right? Those are two dramatically different things. And I want you to consider this. When you hear something, and this is an indicator, this will be great for every one of you. When you hear someone say something to you and you immediately get defensive, I want you to consider, without question, that is your ego protecting you. Because the ego's job is to protect you from pain. Any type of a pain, physical pain or emotional pain or internal pain. It's designed to stop this from happening. This is why you can go out and your ego will tell you all kind of lies, all kind of stories, just to get you to safe. And usually that's to not do what you need to actually do. Right? Your ego is actually the thing that will keep you on the couch watching a Netflix show when you know you need to get your ass to bed. Right? Because if you get to bed, you're actually going to get up in the morning. Your ego is the thing in the morning when the alarm goes off at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever time it is you're getting up. It goes off and your ego is saying, it's going to be painful to get out of bed. Stay in bed. Hit the snooze button. It's your ego that stops you from making the calls you need to make to the leads or the prospects or the clients that you have right in front of you. That person you keep avoiding, it is your ego telling you, hey, I shouldn't call him. I shouldn't reach out to that person. Why? Because your ego is protecting you. Right? And there's nothing wrong with this. This is what an ego does. I have an ego, you have an ego, we all have an ego. The problem becomes when we allow our ego to win. It's fine that it happens. But if you can't identify that when your ego shows up, he's only designed to stop you from pain, here's the rub. Usually the pain your ego is trying to stop you from feeling and experiencing, it's actually the kind of pain you're supposed to go through. It's the pain that's actually going to build you and grow, because you don't grow and become a better version of yourself in pleasure. When everything's going well, that's not how it goes down. When it works, when it really works, is when you are in the pain of growth. But see, your ego is going to step in and your ego is going to stop that from happening. And this happens every single day. On the phone today with the client, man, I've worked with him for about 2 years now. And I'm sitting there and I called him to the carpet. That's my job, is what I do. And I called him to the carpet and he didn't want to hear it. He did not want to hear it. And it got to the point where it was like, dude, you're either going to be hell-bent on being right, or you're going to shut your mouth and you're going to check your ego and actually listen to what I'm saying, so that you have a chance of improving or moving forward into some better space later on. And he was like, oh, okay. And he checked it. He made a conscious effort to say, okay, I'm going to take it on. And then all of a sudden we had a very productive conversation. He actually saw some things he couldn't see before. And so leaving the conversation, now all of a sudden he's got a shot to actually go do something different. See, this is happening to you all day long. Every one of you are walking around like you're the king shit. Like you're the top dog. Like, oh, I'm the best. I'm the bomb. I'm the this. And you what? Because you just barely you were able to finally afford a Mercedes. You finally got a little house. You bought one. You got in the right neighborhood, right? I'm going to tell you right now, your ego is the very thing that got you to that place. You think it was there, but it's the very thing that's stopping you from moving to the next level, right? If you're not making millions per year, then your ego is actually the thing stopping you from doing that. Well, this is a wild statement. It's a wild thought, especially when you're a business owner and you're trying to grow. If you want to grow and scale, you actually can't have an ego, which goes contrary to what you people think, because all the people think, oh, if I have an ego, that means I'm confident and then I'll move forward. No, confidence and ego are not the same thing. Ego leads to arrogance, not the same thing, right? And ego, again, it is a very specific job. It is designed to keep you safe, to help you avoid pain. But what happens when you live a life where all you do is go lean into the pain? Oh, there, my friend, this is where we have a problem, because you can't have both. You can't lean into the pain and also have your ego involved. It won't work. Cannot work. So one of the two of them has to give. And I'm telling you right now that if it's your ego that wins that conversation, you'll walk around your whole life being right. Your whole life you'll be right, and you won't get what you want. You won't have the house that you want. You won't have the cars you actually want. You won't have the life that you actually want. You won't be the parent that you think you want to be. Like all these things that you say you want, you won't be able to take the trips you want to take. Why? Because you're just too busy being right. So why don't you take a look at your world right now? Take a look at your world across body, being, balance, and business. Where in your world today are you so hell-bent on being right, and your ego is just stepping up full front and you're letting it happen, as opposed to getting what you want? Where is that happening? Identify that area. Identify where that's happening for you right now. And, it's very simple. Do something about it today. So that's all I got for you. It's your boy, Trevor White. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys being here. But what I appreciate more than all of that is if you get off your ass and do the work you need to do. Peace out, everybody.